Hey folks, jumping into this video. Today, if you're here watching this, you're probably interested in doing a ceramic coat yourself, and I thought I would do a quick video on what goes behind the scenes or what goes into the project of ceramic coating a brand new vehicle. I literally took delivery of this vehicle and drove it directly to a detail shop and had front end PPF put on the entire front end, fenders, hood, bumper, and mirrors, and had them tint with Expel ceramic all of the windows, including the windshield. I did not have the roof done, but I had all of the side windows and the back. So in case you're interested in knowing, it's 70% installed on the back passenger and driver's side window. The rear window has 20%, and the front two windows on the sides are 20%, and the windshield is 70% tint, and it matches pretty good in terms of the back to the front. On the side windows, 20%, and adding 70% to the rears. It's pretty close. Now, after I had the PPF installed and the window tint, I took the vehicle back. I had to drive it for a few days. It was raining out, so I need the vehicle. I couldn't sit it in my garage for a few days, so I had to, kind of plan around the weather forecast to make sure that I had clear weather in order for me to be able to, number one, drive the vehicle, at least to bring my kids to school without it getting wet. So a couple things to consider when you're planning this project: have all your supplies on hand. You're gonna need a ton of different supplies. First off, you need to wash the vehicle thoroughly. I recommend a 2-bucket wash system or method. And in that, you're going to need, you don't need a foam cannon, but it definitely helps in coating the car. You need some sort of prep car wash. And for the products that I'm using Avalon King. Those that manufacturer provides like a stripping shampoo that removes all of the waxes and oils from the paint in order to prep it for installation of a ceramic coat. I use their product to wash the car. A lot of people use Dawn dish soap or some sort of other soap like that that'll strip down all of the stuff off the paint. So once you prep the paint, wash the car, the next thing you want to go and do is do some sort of iron remover from the paint. The iron remover is going to remove all the iron particles that you can't see with the naked eye from the paint prior to putting down a sealing coat over it. So I was actually surprised. I mean, being a white car, I understand that when you put an iron remover on it, you're going to see tons of contaminant in the paint come through the clear coat. And I had quite a bit of it on the back side of the car, like on the bumper and the side panels, but not too much on the doors, a little bit up near the handles and underneath the mirror section, probably where water ran off or just from transport on a train. So once you do that, you're going to have to go over the vehicle with a clay bar and remove any other surface contaminants that are on the paint, and go over it with, you need a lubricant. So I suggest buying a kit. I bought a kit from Chemical Brothers. That kit allowed me to go over the paint, make sure that I properly removed all the contaminants. Then once you're done with that, you're probably going to want to wash it again. I would recommend putting it through another hand wash once again. Again, using a 2-bucket method, I used a microfiber washcloth, like a hand mitt one, for all of the car, and then I used a separate one for the wheels. So you want to make sure that you do the wheels at the end or in it from a separate, I guess, workflow of bucket management for washing. You don't want to have brake dust mixed in with the mitt that's doing the paint. You can end up with scratches. So make sure that you plan to do that appropriately. So once you have all that in place, you're going to need basically to take out stock in microfiber, because you're going to need about 50 of those things. Number one, to dry the paint, to wipe down all the different coatings off of the paint, from doing your wash to drying it, then from doing the ceramic coating and removing the ceramic coat after it sets. You're going to need towels to wipe down any smudges or anything else that you see in the car after you do the clay barring and the iron contaminant removal. So you want to make sure you have all that stuff on hand, have all the supplies you need. I went with the Avalon King Armor Shield 9 ceramic coating kit, and in that kit it comes with gloves, it comes with the applicator pad and a microfiber to apply the product to your car, as well as a very small microfiber to remove the coating or the excess or the haze, whatever the heck they call it in the vehicle world, from the paint job. So you want to get all that stuff in place, have all of that ready and on hand, and then you can kind of tackle this. Now, in terms of if you're wondering what goes into this project or how long it's going to take, you're going to need like at least half a day to get this done. It took me probably close to 4 to 5 hours to do the entire process, and there was no breaks, no stopping. I literally had to wash the car outside. It wasn't hot. It was low 70s on the day I did this project. So, but the paint still got hot. I still was getting water spotting when I was trying to dry the vehicle off. I did use a leaf blower to try to, I guess accelerate the drying process, but it was to no use. I was still getting spots. So I had to bring the car into the garage and wipe down the car and remove all the water spots, make sure that the paint was pristine before I proceeded with the next steps. Once you do all those steps, you're going to have to put an IPA on the car, or you apply isopropyl alcohol solution. I used just regular 70% isopropyl alcohol. I mixed it 4 to 1, so 4 parts distilled water. I used distilled water with 1 part isopropyl, so a 4 to 1 ratio of mixed. I put it in a spray bottle, and then I applied that to the car at all surfaces: paint, glass, plastic trim, the wheels, everything that you can see on the car, you want to wipe down completely, because my plan was to use the ceramic coating to coat all of the plastic bits on the car, the fender edges, the paint, the glass, as well as the rims. That was my original plan. So once you have that all prepped, make sure you go around the car, make sure you have good light in your garage so you can see everything that's going on. That's really important, because if you don't have any of that, you're not going to be able to see swirls or paint imperfections or issues that you would see maybe in different light. So I'm fortunate that I'm a professional wedding photographer, and I have a ton of continuous lights on hand. So I used a large continuous light with a softbox attachment to it on a C-stand with wheels, and I was basically just able to wheel it around as I worked and had the light directly on the paint so I could see what I was doing. But if you don't have something like that, you can use a shop spotlight or something like that to just get light on the car so you can see what's going on. So that's what I would recommend you do, just to make sure that you have a good eye on what your work is looking like as you go along through the process. So again, half a day project, bare minimum. I have no experience doing this. I've never done a ceramic coating, but I once stayed at a Holiday Inn. No, just kidding. But I have a friend that's highly into detailing, so I questioned him quite a bit on this project. Avalon King has a whole section on the website, and there are some videos on YouTube from them as to how to apply, how to prep a vehicle. Prep is, like they say on all the videos I watch, prep is everything. So I made sure I took my time to prep it. I made sure I didn't have to rush through it. I didn't have anything else that I had to do that day, so I made sure that I got it done in the time that I had. So good luck with this project. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments section. Give me some likes, give me some subscribes. I really appreciate all your support. I'd love to keep on doing these videos, but I'm hoping to get some subscribers to get my count up so I can actually be motivated to do these videos. So hopefully you like the content. Hopefully it helps you out. It helps you with your delivery, whether it's a Tesla or any vehicle. Tackling the project of doing ceramic coating is not an easy thing to do. It's not like waxing a car back in the day. It was a lot easier to apply. And expect to have, number one, a sore back, a sore arm from scrubbing and putting all this stuff on the car. So it's a long process. It's going to take a lot of effort. And if you don't have a small shop seat, like on wheels, I highly suggest you get one, because you're going to be bending down the whole time applying this to the car. So I'm lucky I had this little DeWalt stool that works fantastic. I used that throughout the entire process, and I definitely saved the back a little bit. So thanks for checking out the video. Give me a like, subscribe to see the next video that comes up. I'm going to be doing a bunch of different videos. So thanks for dropping in. See you on the next one. Later.